This episode is brought to you by Bear Arms Academy and Post-Rise CPR and First Aid. If you're enjoying today's show, make sure you follow the Post-Rise podcast on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and all major podcast platforms. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Looking for CPR, first aid, or AED training? Post-Rise CPR offers professional training for schools, daycares, churches, construction companies, businesses, sports teams, parents, babysitters, and community organizers. Whether you need workplace compliance training or want the confidence to respond in an emergency, we've got you covered. Remember, when seconds matter, training matters. Contact us today. Schedule a class for your organization, workplace, or family. Post-Rise CPR and First Aid training for the moments that matter most.
CPR and first aid. Yeah. Sports talk radio, highlighting players playing the game. OG advice, wisdom and knowledge, plus we entertain. Like, comment, subscribe, tap in and listen to James.
All right. So we're here live with Mr. Israel Kelly.
Yes,
How you
sir.
doing, young man?
I'm good. How are you?
You
sir?
good, man?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, coaching you this year, man. You're one of those kids that you're a coach's dream. I've sung your praises to your parents before. You're a great kid. I'm not just glazing you. Is that what the kids say? Just glazing? You actually got recognized for being like an ultimate glue guy. And, you were also a team captain this year. Your class of 2027.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I know you're playing AAU ball and everything right now. You had a solid season. How's everything going, man? You were team loaded, right?
Yes, sir. Team loaded gold out of Richmond.
Team loaded gold out of Richmond, okay. I definitely want to try to get a chance to check you out. You have intangibles that really just stand out. Oh, sorry. You have intangibles that really just stand out.
For seniors, if y'all can just line your tables up in a row, like how we do for lunch, that's my only request.
Okay,
But
sorry.
take your time.
Sorry, yeah, no, you have
Thank you kindly.
intangibles that really stand out that any coach would love. Can you talk a little bit about that? About your upbringing, like what, just you being happy for teammates, you always having great energy on the bench, great body language, being a vocal leader, especially on the defensive end of the floor. Can you talk a little bit about that? Like, where'd that come from?
Yes, sir. So growing up, my parents were immigrants. They came from the U.S., so they taught me at an early age the price of struggle and sacrifice. So, just sacrificing whatever I got to do for the greater good to try and impact winning on a high level. That's all I got to do.
No, you definitely do that, man. You definitely do that. You have a lot of great intangibles that are really difficult to teach to kids. Are you excited about this upcoming season?
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can you talk a little bit about, what things that you're doing to work on your game this off season and everything?
Definitely in the weight room, you know.
Okay.
We definitely, you know, we went from 150 to 165.
Wow,
now, so
15 pounds.
Yes, sir. 15
Yeah.
of pure muscle. Not
Yeah.
just the lazy
You look it too.
Yeah, come
you know,
on.
I'm always sizing these kids up to see.
Yeah. But we definitely in the weight room. We definitely get in those skill workouts with Coach G in the off season.
Yeah.
You know, running with Team Loaded. They definitely prioritize not only my development, but the team's development as well.
Okay.
You know, developing the IQ, ball handling, shooting, finishing through contact, all of that.
Okay, nice.
Yes, sir.
Very nice, very nice. And again, you know, you already have a lot of those qualities. It's just a matter of, you know, continuing to get better and better and better, you know, and continuing to put multiple good days in front of one another, you know, doing something every single day. I look forward to seeing you. I'm going to make this short, pretty short and sweet, right? It wasn't too bad,
Yes,
right?
Sir.
But I look forward to seeing you next year, and I look forward to following you on your journey as well.
Thank
All
you,
right?
sir.
It's been a pleasure, man.
I appreciate
All right.
you.
Yes, sir. Yeah. You know,
When I do the countdown, I'm talking about you like.
all right, we're back. We got Deontay Johnson. Deontay. So 108 receptions, 12 touchdowns, 1,500 yards. Second team All-State this year. First team All-State last year. And you know, I had the pleasure of coaching you as well. You're a phenomenal athlete. Yeah, man. Like, you know, let's, you know, talk about like what are you going to miss about being here at St. Michael?
How easy school was. I mean, the times that we had in here, I've been here since my freshman year. I reclassed.
Yeah.
So this is my 5th year of high school. Coming to St. Mike's, I thought it wasn't a bad move.
Yeah.
I feel like it was probably the best choice I made for my high school career. And
Yeah.
what I accomplished and making it out going to college. I've been here with a lot of people, my brothers, older people, just learning a lot and taking that and doing that with these younger guys that I played with in the past few years. So that helped a lot.
Yeah, no, you're definitely a leader. I got a chance to see your leadership qualities up close and personal. Now, you bring, you know, your GPA. What's your GPA?
3.7.
A 3.7. Okay, so you're bringing that to University of Charleston as well, right? Yeah. So you're, you know, a good quality student in the classroom. I hear a lot of good things about you. You know, I'm always in the school. I'm always asking about, you know, who's doing what. Always checking on the players.
Yeah.
And you know, I always hear good things in regards to you, man. Just like phenomenal kid, very strong-willed. You know, can you talk a little bit about, you know, Charleston? You're excited to go up there?
Yeah, Charleston, it's in West Virginia. It's in the city.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of liking that. You know, the view.
Kanawha County.
Yeah.
I'm from West Virginia now.
I ain't too familiar with the spot, but from the looks of it and from being out there, it's a nice spot.
Yeah. Awesome. And they love their football out there. I'm sure they're going to be excited to have you. You won't be too far from your teammates.
Yeah.
You got
they got that river out back.
Yeah.
Fishing.
Oh yeah, I hear you a fisherman too.
I
Yeah,
like
you fish.
fishing, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that'll be something that, you know, I'm sure that, you know, you get to enjoy the outdoors out there. It's been a pleasure, man. I'm happy to have you here on the podcast. What's your fondest, like what's your most memorable football moment here at St. Michael before I let you go?
Winning the state championship my freshman year. Yeah. It's,
Wow.
We went 9-3 that year. We ended up not playing in the playoffs or the championship
Yeah.
because nobody
Yeah.
wanted to play us.
Yeah.
They forfeited. We didn't play no Division III schools. We played all D1 schools
Wow.
that year as a D3 school
Wow.
in the division. So
Yeah.
the competition that we played and came out 9-3. I understand why they didn't want to play us.
Yeah. No, I know you have a strong lineage here at the school too. Of course, you go to school. You know, you had two of your brothers here. You got your older brother right here, and then Dre, your younger brother's somewhere. So, you've done well, man. I'm proud of you, and keep up the good work, man. All right.
Sir. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir. All right. We got Christian Myers in the house. Christian Myers. I tell you what, man, it has been a pleasure to coach you, Mr. Shifty himself. Yeah, man. So, you know, first thing first, man, how's your ankle recovery going?
Yeah, it's been good. I've been going to PT.
Make sure you're talking to the mic.
Yeah, it's been good. I've been going to PT, listening to all my doctors, not trying to rush anything.
Yeah, and getting texts from me on the regular too, like saying, hey, take it easy, just relax. You're still young, I know you're going to come back even stronger than you did, this past year. First team All-State. Man, how does that feel?
Yeah.
20 points a game.
Yeah, it feels good because I expected for real because last year I got like second team all conference, and it's just a really big jump.
Man, let me tell you something, Christian. I noticed you in middle school. You were with Thornburg, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you hit like 6 threes on my son in Battlefield over there. He probably don't even remember. But I remember that game. You're a phenomenal player, man. I saw it way back then. So I know you're excited to get back. 20 points a game. Again, you're a walking bucket. Another thing that I really like about, you and your game and your character, again, on that bus ride back from Jersey, the first thing I know you wanted to do was get in the gym. You talked about getting in the gym. So you have a really good work ethic. Can you talk a little bit about where you got your work ethic from? Where'd that come from?
I feel like it's from my brother. Like, once you start, like...
Shout out to Ben.
Like, once you start, like, just forcing yourself to train over and over, it becomes a habit and forces your mind to just always stay ready and always be prepared.
Yeah. No, one thing I love that, man. And you can see, your work ethic and some of the different shots that you shoot. I could tell that, like, you practice that, right? You worked on it over and over and over again. That's why you're very confident in shooting that shot. So keep up the good work, Christian. I look forward to having, seeing you, play next year and stuff like that, man. All right?
Thank you.
Get well, man. Yeah, I know you're going to come back even stronger, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good to see you, Christian. All right. We got Austin Moyer in the house. What's going on, young man?
Nothing much. Just had a great signing day, award ceremony with the guys.
It's all good. Make sure you're talking into the mic, Austin. That's why we got the headphones on. You good?
Had a great signing day with the guys. Award ceremony wrapped up. Final last memory of high school. Really went out on a great time. Can't wait. Graduation's next step and getting ready for college.
Now, you were a 2-sport athlete this year, which is great, man. Coach Frank sung your praises from the beginning. He said you were a great locker room guy, and you turned out to really be, we really needed that maturity. Let me just talk about your football stats, by the way. You're going to Concord University. You just signed today. You're bringing a lot up there, too, Concord. 14,000 yards total. Honorable mention this year. 11,000 passing yards in your career. 3,000 rushing yards.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 28 passing touchdowns, and yeah, you got I think I got it right. You got your resume is longer than a CVS receipt, but So talk about you're excited to go out to Concord. Talk about that a little bit.
It's really a great experience. I always dreamed to go to college for free and not have to cost my parents any money, and the high school resume, it speaks volumes, but, that's not what I want people to look at. I mean, I always take pride in, my stats were always good, but what the memories that I leave behind and my name and everything is really what I look forward to, like, when I come back to St. Michael's, when I go back to the Liberty, the school I came from. Like, what am I remembered for there? And I don't just want it to be stats, and I hope I take that same thing to Concord as I really hope that I'm not just remembered for football, even though football is a great aspect, and I'm glad that it got me to college for free, but I truly care about my academics. Like, I'm going to a school that will truly help me achieve what I want academically in life and get my degree, and ultimately set me up at a good spot when I graduate college.
Spoken like a true quarterback. Look at that. And what's your GPA?
I have a 4.47 GPA. I was just named salutatorian of our graduating class this year. So look forward to that at graduation.
Man, that is awesome, man. Well, you're a great kid. I enjoy being able to get the opportunity to coach you. You're definitely one of the most mature kids that I've ever been around and coached. It was a pleasure. We got to bond a little bit up in Jersey as well. You know, and it felt like we were talking like man to man up there, you know. And I get to tell you that now at the end of the school year. But I was like, man, this guy, you know, I had to kind of maintain, you know, being an authority figure. But, you know, it really felt like I was talking to another young man, you know. And I, like, you know, it felt everything that we were talking about was like, you know, parallel. So that just goes to, you know, speaks to your maturity. And I look forward to seeing what you know, going to do out there at Concord. I'm going to follow you. And, you know, you're going to be out there in the mountains, man. It's beautiful scenery and all of that. So good luck to you, man.
Yes, sir.
They love their football out there. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
It's been a pleasure, Austin. All right. We got Latice, Jace, John, Philippe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. AKA LJ. Man, LJ, a two-sport athlete, you know, and you know, I had the privilege of being able to coach him, and I got to see what he could do on the football field. Like, you could have easily been a Division II basketball player.
Yes, sir.
You know, can you talk a little bit about, you know, you decided to play basketball this year?
So basketball this year, you know, just like I played last year, you know, we came up short in the Final Four. And just that same hunger, that same drive, you know, want to bring a chip back to the school, you know, to the community, you know, is everything. Plus, you know, playing when I was younger, you know, just love the sport, initial second sport, you know, always had love for the game. So,
yeah. Nah, you're a phenomenal athlete, man. I'm really proud of you. And, you know, your maturity clearly is, you know, shining through even right now. And for, you know, I'm sure you're going to bring that. You're signing to, you just signed, as a matter of fact, to
yes, sir.
Bryant University.
Yes, sir.
You excited about that?
Yes, sir. Overly excited. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So 400 plus tackles, 10 plus interceptions, 40 plus tackles for a loss.
Yes,
You were second team All-State this year,
yes, sir.
But you were first team All-State last year.
Yes, sir.
You know, can you talk a little bit about, you know, St. Michael and your high school career and, you know, what you're going to miss about being here?
Here, you know, just the atmosphere, you know, I say the community really, you know, small school, so everybody know each other well, parents, you know, well, so, you know, it's like, you know, we're all really, really one big family.
Yeah.
And, you know, the teachers also always play a factor. You know, they're always coming out supporting us, you know, helping us in the classroom, making sure, you know, we're able to, you know, perform on the field as we do.
Yeah. No, I think, man, like, that's awesome, man. You know, I kind of zoned out, man. I'm going to miss you being here, man.
Sir, me too, man.
I'm going to miss being around you. It's really been a pleasure. You know, you're a great kid, you know, great family. You know, your family's very supportive, too. Can you talk a little bit about, you know, the support that you've received from your family? Because I always see them around. It's like, you know,
see the poster?
They're always deep. Oh, man, look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah. No, your support system is... Go ahead.
Yes, no, I was saying that's how I do it for my village. You know, they're always, you know, supporting, you know, always giving great advice, you know, showing up and showing out at that. Always, you know, supporting me through, you know, my highs, my lows, my mids, you know, always being there, really.
Oh, man, that's phenomenal, man. Well, it's been a pleasure coaching you. Again, you know, I look forward to seeing you at Bryant University. I'll continue to follow your career. You know, what's your most memorable moment before you get out of here?
Football, basketball.
Oh, both.
Not this past season, but the season before that, football-wise, just the whole season. Really, you know, going from a past school where, you know, my sophomore year I went 1-9 to, you know, staying there, you know, staying down, and, you know, losing that one game before the championship, then coming here, transferring, you know, trying to, you know, be a better athlete, moving up a whole different ball game. Trying to get recruited, you know, D1, not having any offers because, you know, the year before that, I broke my tibia.
Yeah.
So, you know, trying to, like, you know, stay there mentally and, you know, physically, trying to, you know, perform and, you know, just be great and go to the D1 level. And, you know, coming here and doing that, just, you know, a big privilege and a big thanks to God, my family and me, you know, putting in that work behind closed doors and
Yeah, man. Hey,
and
man.
then for basketball.
Yeah,
basketball, last year's season was good, but, you know, as Coach Frank was saying earlier, you know, how connected we were as a family.
Yeah. All
we wanted to do was win. That was the main goal. And this year, you know, even though coming up short, I definitely felt like, you know, we could have won that game always. But, you know, definitely this season right here, you know, just was, you know, was a great.
Let me tell you something. You played well. I got images in my head of like the offense going through you for like 3 possessions in a row. I was like, hold on, this is a guy playing football?
Yeah.
So it's been a pleasure, LJ.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, one love. All right. Welcome back to the Post Rise Podcast. We got Cameron Stetter. I'll butcher you. I'm always butcher your last name. I'm so. Yeah. So I got to start over. Oh. All right. We got Cameron Stannard here, aka Big Cam. And I've actually been able to coach you for the last couple of years as well, man. Welcome to the Post Rise Podcast. So you're going off, you just signed with Concord University,
sir, out
there in West Virginia. Talk about your time here at St. Michael, though, man. You know, you were also a two-sport athlete, right? Talk about your time here at St. Michael, though, man. What are you going to miss most about being here?
I'm blessed to actually be able to play.
Make sure you're talking
sports.
into the mic, Cam.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm blessed to be able to play sports. Coach Brown really helped me with that, making sure that I'm able to work out with the football team and being able to play basketball as well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm appreciative of the basketball team and what they were able to actually help me get to, especially getting to his Final Four. I know I was chasing the ring at the end of the year, but I'm just blessed that I could work hard enough just to get first team and second team all conference, but it's just a blessing, right?
Yeah, man. You know, the thing that stands out most about you on the basketball court that I can say is against John Marshall last year. You got out there and made the most of your minutes. You know, you were like showed that you were a true competitor, and I'm sure. I know that you. I can see that. I love coaching football players on the basketball floor, man. So what's your GPA, Cam?
My GPA right now is either a 3.5 or getting close to a 3.6.
Okay, yeah. So you bringing a lot to Concord, not just your athletic and physical prowess, but you're also bringing a sharp GPA, a smart kid, being a smart kid and good grades and things of that nature. Talk about being here at St. Michael. The small school atmosphere. Well, like, what does that mean to you? Like,
it's a blessing because St. Michael's. Before I came here, I was at Bishop Ireton, and Bishop Ireton, I really struggled, especially with my GPA, especially with trying to be up on my grades. So when I came here to St. Michael's, it was a quick, easy transition between there and here, and especially because my teachers, they were able to help me get my grades up and keep them up, especially Miss Swan. She really helped me, especially with English.
Shout out to Miss Swan. And talk about your family because they're very supportive. I see them everywhere. I've known them for the last couple of years. Can you talk about the support that you've received from your family?
My family comes out to a lot of things. My parents, they'll come out to almost everything that I do.
Yeah.
Even though you may not see them, like LJ's family, you may not see them all the time, but you'll most definitely hear about them and you'll see them watching me from afar. Yeah,
you've made your parents proud, man. We got your father right over there. What's going on, Pops? I'm sure that I'm sure that you made him proud, man. You're a great kid. You also have great intangibles, and you do the right thing when the coaches aren't looking. So we really appreciate that. And I really relied on you, especially basketball, to bring that to get on the Bluetooth, to get the team going and stuff like that. I used to be, where's Cam at? Where's Cam? To get these boys going. Hey, it's been a pleasure, Cam.
Thank you, Coach.
I look forward to following you in your career.
Sure.
Good luck to you, Cam.
Thank you,
Yes,
Coach.
sir. Yes, sir. Okay. I got Isaiah Air Savage in the house right now. What's up, Zay?
What's up?
How you doing, young man?
Good. I'm good. How are you?
All right,
doing?
man. I'm doing well. Fresh off of a big season, right? Was it second team?
Yeah, it was.
Second team? Yeah, man. Congratulations, man. Air Savage, man. So, the first thing I got to ask you this, and this might, listen. On some of these dunks and some of this aerial assault, like, what are you thinking? Like, are you thinking about it before it happens, or does it just happen? Is it just all instinct?
It just happens. Just gonna do it. Just gotta get it done.
And you were dunking on people. The first time I saw you, I want to say the first time I saw you dunk, was it 7th grade?
Yeah.
Seventh grade? I want to say,
yeah.
7th grade.
Yeah.
I've been watching you, and I've had the pleasure of coaching you way back then, man. Phenomenal athlete. But, just outside, everyone knows you're a phenomenal athlete, that, you got ridiculous hops. What are you working on, in the off season on your game?
Definitely my footwork and getting faster. Definitely defense.
Okay.
That's what I need to work on the most. Everybody tells me I need to work on my defense.
Yeah.
Also handling the ball more.
Okay. Yeah. Nah, like, and one thing I'll also say about you is you actually have a great work ethic. You work, tirelessly. I'm always in these gyms, man, around, Spotsylvania, Fredericksburg. I've seen you in the gym randomly. I always see certain kids. Where does your work ethic come from? Like, where does your drive and determination come from?
My family, do it for my family. Got to do it.
You also have a great family. I see your family everywhere. I see your family. They're very supportive. They're always, around. And And how was your brother got his number retired here tonight, and he's getting
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, right? So can you talk about being inspired by him?
Growing up,
aka Amir Savage.
Growing up watching him, it's just always had a role model in front of me, somebody to watch, somebody to pick up after. He made a name for himself, so.
Yeah,
gotta make a name for myself too.
Absolutely, and family runs in the balling runs in the family too, right?
My little sister too. She Team Loaded too, hooping, getting it done.
Okay, how's things going with Team Loaded this?
We going good. We got live period coming up, couple tournaments coming up.
Yep.
Yeah, but we a good team. Team's good.
Okay. Yeah, man. Well, I look forward to keeping up with you and your careers, eh? All right.
Thank you.
Air Savage. Y'all heard it here. It's all instinct. He not even thinking when he does it. All right, Zay. Look forward to coaching you, man. Follow your career. All right. Okay. We got senior Amir Savage here in the building right now, aka 5.
Okay.
So Amir, you have a long resume. What is it? 1,900 points.
Right.
The all-time leading scorer at St. Michael. Is it 1,500 rebounds?
15. First team All-State.
First team All-State, 2 years in a row.
All conference, yeah.
Conference Player of the Year.
VMAC, yeah.
Yeah, VMAC. What else? You 800 assists. That you can attribute that to you always playing the right way.
Right.
You could have actually increased your scoring average,
Yeah, I probably could have got 2K, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But, you don't force shots.
Right.
That's one thing about you is like you play the right way. And you were actually, your number was actually retired tonight. So you're going down in history, right? Your name's going to live, man, pretty much forever, man. Like that has to be a phenomenal feeling, man. How does that feel, man? To be remembered and to have your number retired here at St. Michael.
I'm still trying to take in the moment, but as of right now, it's a wonderful feeling. I know all the hard work I put in, so just to see I'm really getting recognized or whatnot for this award, this banner, it means a lot. So.
Yeah, this is basically a manifestation of all of the hard work that you put in, right?
Right.
So what's going to be your most memorable? Your memorable moment about, being here at St. Michael?
This probably going to mark one of the top moments. Other than this, though, I'd probably say all the trips or Final Four appearances we've had, because, I've been here 3-4 years. Each year I had, a different set of teammates, so I just had to, readjust and learn new group of guys. So I'd probably say this last year. This probably been the closest team I've been close with. So probably just all the tournaments, road trips, whatnot, bondings.
Yeah. No, it was actually pretty cool to see your usage rate go up too. You didn't really turn the ball over. You're a strong player, man. Something else that we left off your resume. All-Star Game MVP.
Okay, yeah, All-Star. I was trying to win the dunk contest too, but all right, yeah.
Yeah. It's all good, man. It's all good. It happens. So, what are you gonna miss about being here at St. Michael?
I'll probably say the people. One thing at St. Mike's, you probably not gonna find the same type of people, the same environment. So I probably say the people, and just finding your own support group, finding the people do the same thing you do, and just want to see you do good.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, I wish you many blessings on your journey.
Thank you, yeah.
You've done some great things. It's been a pleasure coaching you. You know, just kind of being able to help cultivate your talent, and you're him, man. So keep doing your thing, man, and just keep your faith in God, and keep working, man. I look forward to following you.
Thank you.
Right at the college level.
Right.
Okay. All right. Good stuff, Amir. And we almost left it out. Davis and Elkins.
Right.
You just signed today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Are you excited about that?
Excited. Definitely excited to play at the next level. Just, I'm just going with the flow at this point.
Okay.
I made it. Ready to get to working. Yeah.
Yeah, you ready to get out there in the mountains, man?
Right.
It's just, yeah, man. It's beautiful out there.
It is, yeah.
And they love their
Campus
basketball.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that, they're going to embrace you. And, again, I look forward to following you closely at your career, okay?
Thank you.
Good stuff, man. All right, Mir. Before we get back to the show, I want to thank our sponsors, the Bear Arms Academy and Post Rise CPR and First Aid. Be sure to follow the Post Rise podcast on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you go for your podcast. Your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscriptions help us continue bringing you great conversations and valuable content. At Post Rise CPR, we provide CPR, first aid, and AED training for schools, daycares, churches, youth sports organizations, construction sites, businesses, parents, babysitters, and community groups. Whether you're meeting workplace requirements or simply preparing to help save a life, our hands-on training gives you the skills and confidence you need when it matters the most. If you like to schedule a class for your school, daycare, company, church, sports team, or community organization, contact us today for pricing and availability. Post-Rise, First Aid, and CPR, training for the moments that matter most. Now let's get back to the show. There we go. Okay, I'm back with the Post Rise podcast. We got Janae Martinez in the house. So I got to read off your resume, Janae. The all-time leading scorer, the all-time leading rebounder, all-time leader in blocks, 3-time first-team All-State, 2025-2026 VMAC Player of the Year, 3-time State Final Four. Again, listen, 1,300 steals?
Yes.
Okay, look. Yeah, your resume is really long. 145 career assists. Yeah, your resume is really long, Janae. So you just committed. You want to talk a little bit about where you just committed at today?
Yes, sir. So I committed Lackawanna College in Pennsylvania. It was a long decision. I wanted to make my decision sooner, but my parents and I were like, we'll wait throughout the season. So I met the coach. I love it.
Yeah.
I had offers from other places,
Yeah.
and they were cool too, but it's just something about Lackawanna that just makes it seem like home in a way, and I know I'm going to be okay there. So,
Yeah,
yes,
got
I'm
you.
pretty
You felt good about the decision.
Yes,
Use
I
your
am.
discernment. Yeah. No, I'm really excited for you. One thing about you is, your poise, your patience. I listen to LeBron say, to not get too high, not get too low. You're your patience and where does that come from? What are you thinking about in those moments? Where does your patience come from?
Honestly, it comes from, so I'll tell you a story.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
As a freshman, your emotions, you're 14, 15 years old, your emotions are high, so you don't know how to deal with your emotions. Sophomore year, I had amazing teammates, and, we had an amazing squad. And then after they left, junior year, it was just me. No other girls, came to St. Michael community and helped
Yeah.
in a way. So it was just kind of me.
Yeah.
And although I didn't want to be a player to go 1-on-5, I had to.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had my teammates around me who never played basketball
Yeah.
a day in their lives.
Yeah.
So for me to get mad at them,
Yeah.
scream at them, I wasn't going to help
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
They're here helping me.
Yeah.
So I can get recognized.
Wow.
So for me to just be a hothead
Yeah.
on the court, it's not going to get me
Wow.
better, especially with the refs.
Yeah. Yeah.
As much as you want to yell
Yeah.
and scream and,
Yeah.
you know, whatever,
Yeah.
you're not going to change their decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Next play mentality.
Yep.
I learned that from my dad. And also, you know, there were moments where I had my downs and my mom had to come out into the stand. So I had to make sure, you know, I don't want that to happen no more.
Yeah.
So, you know, just knowing that nothing's going to change. You just got to, you can't hang your head.
Yeah.
It's always going to be, you have to have a short-term
Yeah.
memory. You can't, you got to forget about it. You got to go to the next play. And, you know, that goes in life too. So I don't want to be a hothead in life.
Yeah.
So that's
Wow.
where it goes from.
Wow. And can you talk a little bit about the support of your parents too? Because your parents are like phenomenal. D up, D up, D up, D up. And then of course, your Coach Horton, you know, your father, like, you know, just like he's like a great coach. You know, you talk about the patience. He's like, you know, he gets to be loud for both of you guys, right? But can you talk a little bit about the support from them though?
Yeah, so I started playing basketball from the age of 5, and they've always just been there for me.
Yeah.
My stepdad, he taught me the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Everything I know on the court
Mm-hmm.
is because of him. Everything I
Yeah.
do on the court is because I got it from him.
Mm-hmm.
All of this, you see, like, let's talk about the gym. Like,
Yeah.
that was my parents. They helped paint.
Wow.
You know, their support.
Yeah.
They trusted me and they believed in me, so they went 100% out. After my 8th grade year, it was a decision to go to public school or come here, and they believed in me.
Mm-hmm.
So we came to St. Michael's, and throughout the 4 years, they trusted the process.
Mm-hmm.
So their support has been, they got me where I was.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, a very
Where I am,
heartfelt,
sorry.
a very heartfelt pod right now, Coach. I forgot how I feel something coming. Hold on. Let me. So can you talk about, you know, you did a lot of different things here at St. Michael. You know, I saw you cheering. You know, you're everywhere, always doing something. Can you talk about your most memorable moment, just like as a student here? Give me one as a student and one as a basketball player.
One as a student, I don't know. I gotta say, you know, all my senior memories have been top tier. Like the support, my friend groups.
Yeah.
Like, nothing can beat senior year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So one favorite moment I'll say is probably the senior plunge. I feel like that's so controversial.
I wish I could have caught that.
Yes.
I wish I could have caught that. I got here that day and I was like, "Oh, you didn't drive today, huh?" Because I saw they were getting everybody's cars outside.
Yes.
Yeah. So that looked like a pretty fun day.
It was the day, you know, everybody just got to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And us as the seniors got to have fun one last time as being high schoolers. Because, you know, we're turning the page and going to a different chapter.
Yep.
So, yes, I would say that was probably the most memorable.
What are you going to miss most about, being here at St. Michael?
Definitely my friends.
Okay.
I am. Honestly, I'm going to miss my dad coaching me.
Yeah.
Yes, that's going to be a tough path or tough change. But definitely my friends. You know, I'm not going to see them as much. So it's kind of, you know, I got to see them while I can and hang out with them while I can. So.
Yep. Absolutely. Well, listen. I left this out. You got your number retired today? Man, 21. Let's go. So you get to go down in history. How did that feel to have your your number retired and your picture to go up and everything?
It was exciting.
Yeah, your banner.
It was a prize. My parents didn't know. I didn't know.
Wow.
So I had a feeling when Amir went up there, I was like, "Oh, I'm next. Gotta be next. I have to be next."
Yeah.
No, this number, it represents a lot to me.
Yeah.
My mom's favorite number. She's my Y. So to have this number retired and nobody else can wear this jersey.
Yeah.
It's like very touchy.
Wow. Yeah.
So I'm glad it can be represented in the school. Everybody walks in, sees me.
Yeah.
So,
You get to go down in history. Absolutely.
yes. They
Well,
can get the number 12. not 21.
Yeah, well, it's been a pleasure, coaching you as well a
Yes,
little
sir.
bit. We got to, doing some development stuff now, some training. It's been a pleasure. You're always, what I say, class personified. Always, good, good temperament and everything. You're going to be a coach's dream. Good luck up there at your next journey to your next destination. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Thank you.
Janae. All right, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, we got Coach Horton here.
What's up, man?
Long-awaited Coach Horton, the girls basketball coach here at St. Michael the Archangel Catholic High School, also the head coach for Vitesse.
Yes, Virginia Vitesse.
Yeah, Virginia Vitesse. I'm sorry, I'm saying it completely wrong, butchering names. Yeah, man, so I've been meaning to just sit down with you for a while now. This is like the Super Bowl where I could just get everybody once to once, like media day at the Super Bowl.
All right, one time.
Yeah. So how long have you been coaching here at St. Michael?
So I've been coaching here at St. Michael's. That's my 4th year.
Okay.
I just finished my 4th year coaching.
Okay.
High school ball here.
Yeah, and you got the coach of the year?
I did.
Yeah. And one thing I noticed about you is your passion. You're very involved in the program. You also teach here as well, right?
I am, yeah.
Wow, yeah. So, can you talk a little bit about your year? You guys went to the playoffs and everything,
We did.
Yeah. Like how? Yeah. Talk a little bit about that. Maybe throughout.
St. Michael's girls, right?
Yeah, St. Michael's girls.
And a great year for us. We started the season off actually earlier than normal, playing in the fall league.
Yep.
Against public schools, kind of give us some bump, But we took that experience and kind of started our season off before everybody else did.
Yeah.
And that really helped us out a lot when it comes to that.
Yeah.
The playoff mentality, when to go home,
Yeah.
Our first playoff game at home, a little rougher than I would like for it to have been.
Yeah.
But we were pulling out.
Yeah.
The second game, we had to travel about 3 or 4 hours away.
Yeah.
So that kind of played a factor to that one, but we still ended up upsetting the number 4 team in the state.
Yeah.
And then making it to the state Final Four.
Yeah.
So.
So, like another thing about you, I think that us coaches take things from one another. We all take pieces of things from one another. Your patience as well.
Yeah.
You actually could be really, really patient. You could get turned up too.
Yeah, we do.
But just like, you're like a very, you exercise a good amount of patience as well.
Right.
I think that's something that I've like just watching you from afar, something that I've taken. And, also, just like you being able to adjust, your X's and O's, like, man, I just wanted to come up here, you to come up here and for me to, kind of sing your praises, man. I just see all of the different things since I've known you for 2 years now.
Right.
And you're always doing stuff with the program, always working, always doing something, man. Yeah,
and it's
man.
good time, man. I mean, me being a coach, I had to learn that patience thing. That was something.
Yeah.
I used to stand on the sideline, yell, holler about everything.
Yeah.
I had to learn how to let my players trust my players, let them work through it.
Yeah.
Like I'm quick to call timeout.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let you work
you
through
argue for your players, not like at the players.
Right.
You
right.
fight for them. That's one thing that I really like. That's something like that I'm like, okay.
Absolutely.
Like yeah. Sometimes I get caught up in yelling at the players.
It's hard sometimes. They get you caught up, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was patient with them, let them work through it. Hey, figure it out. I'm not calling timeout. Y'all figure it out because sometimes me talking a lot more, it's worse.
Yeah.
It's better for them to figure it out as a team.
Yeah.
And once they figure it out, they're rocking and rolling. I don't have to say too much.
Yeah.
But that takes a lot of patience, a lot of trust.
Yep.
Doesn't always work.
Yeah. And then you have your upcoming season with the women of don't want to butcher the name. I'm sorry.
Vitesse.
Yeah. When does that
So
start?
the Vitesse has kind of suspended the season for this season.
Oh, okay.
They're going to be back next season, actually.
Okay.
The WABA is still playing,
Okay.
but the Virginia Vitesse won't be playing this year.
Okay.
And the WABA, they're going to start back again next
Okay,
year. So
got
that
you,
was
got you.
a decision that our owner, Ashley, made. So
Okay, yeah.
I'm rolling with that.
Okay, yeah.
I'm doing
man.
AAU basketball.
Yeah, you're doing AA. You look.
Got back from Memphis at 3:45 this morning. Yeah,
wow,
man,
yeah.
so.
No, look, the Valkyrie.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So how's your season going?
Going well. We were on the Puma circuit for the first time.
Yep.
Puma and Made for Her hoops.
Okay, yep.
Both of them are going well. Very competitive basketball.
Yeah,
We played some really good teams last
Yeah.
weekend, man. And it's good exposure for the girls. See, these are college level players right here.
Yep,
That's what you got to
yep,
play against. So
yep, mhm.
I'm all about taking my players and get them exposed. They come back. We got to work. you know.
Well, I just want to appreciate you on behalf of the Post Rise podcast. Your strong sense of community. And I look forward to sitting down with you again here pretty soon. Like,
Awesome.
Hopefully,
Thank you so much for
as
having
soon
me,
as
man.
we can.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you.
absolutely.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. All right, Tim.